Good evening, Nibbler here again, and I'd like to introduce my son-in-law.
Hi, I'm Craig.
Once a week we get together and we do what's called research. We research fermented products, which might be beer, wine, but mainly whiskey. We're very fond of whiskey, particularly Scotch whiskey. Tonight we're going to just discuss two whiskies from a distillery in Scotland called Aberlour. Now we have been to Aberlour on a trip in 2007. Craig, myself, my wife and Craig's wife went to the Aberlour distillery, and a lovely place it is too. Now we're going to compare two whiskies this evening. This one's the Aberlour 10-year-old at 40%. I never know quite how to pronounce this one, but it's Aberlour A'bunadh, and it runs at 60.7%. So it's very overproof. So we're going to try them and see what we think. Firstly, the 10-year-old. What can you see in there?
Sort of golden syrup coloured, amber.
Yeah. It's got a lovely Speyside type nose.
It has, yeah.
That heatheriness and clean and nothing in there.
Smells like the outdoors, doesn't it?
Yeah. Nothing offensive. That goes down a treat.
Yum.
I often referred to this as my house whiskey. People have house wines. This is a go-to whiskey, and there's always a bottle open in my house.
It's a bit spicy, isn't it?
Mm.
And there's some caramel flavours. I like it a lot.
Yeah, got a good finish. It lingers there in the mouth, and yeah, it's great.
Just enough warmth.
Yeah, that's the remarkable thing about most single malts, is they don't burn. They might be warming, but they don't have that awful burn that some cheaper, particularly ones that are mostly grain, have.
The paint stripper style.
Yeah. So this is the A'bunadh, which runs at 60%.
That's a couple of notches darker, for sure.
It certainly is. It's getting to the mahogany colour, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
For me, I find that too powerful.
There's a lot going on in that one.
It's too much spirit, it's too much alcohol.
It doesn't need a bit of water.
And it needs cutting back. And sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better that the distillery does that they cut it back to what they...
Well, it's personal preference, They want you to drink it at the strength that suits you, I think. So they think of it like a really expensive cordial. You can put none in, no water in if you want that full power flavour, or you can add a bit of water and bring it back into balance that suits your taste.
I suppose I've never thought of it quite like that. There's a hell of a lot going on though. It's a very complex... some really dark fruits in that.
Yeah, it's got a slight bitter orange marmalade type thing going on. And that one's got spices in it as well.
Very spicy.
Almost like this sort of sweet spices.
And it's certainly more drinkable, for me, it's more drinkable once you shove a fair bit of water in there.
Yeah, a squirt of water makes it pretty easy to drink for me.
So we often have this debate about overproof whiskies. There are a few on the shelf, like the one that immediately springs to mind is the Wild Turkey Rare Breed, which I really like, overproof, and rarely add water.
Yeah, it's delicious.
But this one, I find for my taste that I need to have water in it. So Aberlour, if you haven't tried Aberlour whiskies, there are quite a few of them. I've got a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old as well on the shelf. But there's no doubt just for plain, easy Scotch drinking, the 10-year-old's lovely. If you want something a little more demanding, try the A'bunadh.
Demanding / interesting.
Demanding / interesting.
I'm back on the 10 here, but anyway.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yum.
Yep. All right.